What's going on, ladies and gents? It's your boy, Seek Greatness, and I'm just gonna sip on some electrolytes real quick. Before we get into the topic of today, I just had to go ahead and do that. Got to replenish the body after a long day of the 9 to 5. So, ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about a topic that's has entered my mind recently, and it's the subject of lust. Um, as a man, I'm not sure how it is for women because I'm only a man. I can only tell for myself. Uh, I would like to think I have high testosterone. I go to the gym pretty much daily, weekly, for sure. And my focus, it definitely shifts from women to women that are just walking by, walking around. Not always, but sometimes my eyes tend to wander. And I have to bring my mind back, kind of like in a form of meditation, to be like, okay, stop looking at these women. uh, I'm I made the conscious decision to get into a relationship myself. I met a wonderful woman that, because I was going to the gym, I stumbled upon. I took the actions to get to know this individual, and I'm extremely grateful to have met this person, and how she impacts my life on a daily basis is is a blessing, to say the least. So when these things happen, I have to constantly force my mind to refocus on how grateful I am to have the things that I have. You know, lust started off for me when I was younger, and it came from probably pornography. It's a thing people venture into when they're curious, when they're younger, and they don't have the proper sources. They end up stumbling upon the internet. One thing leads to another. You're watching pornos and stuff. That's what happened to me. But I fell into that trap. You know, as I got older, I realized, obviously, watching people on a screen doing adult things is not what I want to be wasting my time on. If I want to meet a woman, I'm going to meet her in real life. I fell into the trap of dating apps as well. I ventured on there, met a couple girls, boom, bada bing, have fun, whatever, waste a lot of time, a lot of experiences with people I will no longer ever talk to again. But, you know, because of lust, I've done silly things in my past. And I want to make you guys know, like, if you're struggling with lust, like, we have to be strong out here, you know, especially as guys. Again, I don't know how it is for women, but as a man myself, you know, I don't want to be the type of man that ends up having to break a relationship off, or a relationship has to be breaking off in the future. You know, if you're married, if you have kids, you know, I don't want to be the reason why someone would want to divorce me. You know, there's so many examples of people I see outside that they end up in those situations, and, you know, they slip up on someone they love, you know, and it's a shame. You know, lust, temptation of the other sex, it's always going to be around. There's always going to be probably a better partner out there in your head that you may have fantasies about. There's always going to be another woman that says the right things to you that day, maybe when you're having an off day, you know, or maybe it's a guy that, you know, he says that you look nice, and maybe your husband or your boyfriend, your significant other, hasn't told you something like that in a long time. or a while, you know, and you were feeling it that day, you know. But I need you guys to stay strong. You know, it's it's all fun and games when you're single, you know, but you need to have an idea of what you want with your life. You know, I have a vision for how I see my future partner. I have a vision of how I see myself. And you need to stick to your vision. When you don't, your life ends up a complete mess. I've seen it too many times, and I want the best for you guys. So, I really want you guys to keep this in mind going forward. Don't let these things sway you off your path, you know? And it was the book, Napoleon Hill, Outwitting the Devil, I believe it was. They mentioned something about temptations. I don't know if it was exactly referencing lust, but it's been a while. But I believe it talked about, situations like this. So I highly recommend maybe you guys check out that book. I think you guys would find some value in it if you're liking this channel so far. But I highly recommend you guys stay strong. Don't let lust throw you off your agendas, your relationships, your bonds with people. Stay focused. Stay focused on what you have in front of you. Be present. Appreciate the loved ones you have, you know? And yeah, that's my message for you guys today. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm out.